Now, I've been told not to point out that New Zealand is a country for old people, but we old people have really been enjoying it, and we'd like to send greetings to friends, family, and anyone else that knows us anywhere worldwide. And you'll know who you are because you'll get this through the email anyway. New Zealand, what a country, what an amazing place, what a fabulous place. We'd recommend it to anybody. Well, actually we wouldn't. We'd not recommend it to anybody because the more people you recommend it to, the more people are going to come here. And that's a big, big shame. Because one of the joys is there aren't many people here. It's empty. You can travel, you can see things. It's really, really nice. The downsides? Well, apart from being mistaken for Stephen Fry on 3 separate occasions, which is a little embarrassing because I've always thought I was a bit thinner than Stephen. Same sort of height, same sort of age, but a bit thinner. Apart from that, it's been wonderful. Food's great. Lamb, get a lot of it. Fish, get a lot of it. Potatoes, get a lot of them. Otherwise, fine. They do beef. Don't seem to see much of it. Venison, what an amazing taste. Brilliant. Breakfast, big. They don't do small breakfasts in New Zealand. Continental breakfasts don't appear to have hit this country yet, which is a bit of a shame, because the weight has not been going off. In fact, maybe I am the same size as Stephen Fry. Maybe that's the problem. Scenery, tremendous. People, what amazing people. Friendly, laid back. Confrontation is not a word that features in the New Zealand vocabulary. They're friendly. All of them friendly. We've only heard one person lose his temper in 6.5 weeks. Now, compare that with the rest of the world where people are losing their temper all the time. Is it the water? Is it the beer? Is it the food? Is it the glorious scenery? Is it the clear air? Because you can see for miles. Believe me, you can see for miles. We have stood at the top of mountains and seen mountains probably 35, 40 miles away. That's a long way. Did I mention the weather? The weather is fabulous. They keep on telling us that it's been a rotten summer over here. Now, if by rotten summer they mean temperatures in the 70s and 80s, clear blue skies all day long, no wind, the risk of extreme suntan, ouch, lots of factor 32 there, chaps, and at all times, a hat should be worn because that way you protect the rest of you, slip, slap, slop, slap. All of that. If that's what they meant, then the weather is rough and awful. One rainy day in 6.5 weeks. Only one. And what an amazing rainy day that was. That was when the thunder opened, the clouds roared. Maybe that was a mixed metaphor there. We could try that again and edit it out. Maybe the clouds opened and the thunder roared. Absolutely amazing. Tropical rainstorm. Got very wet, but very exciting nonetheless. Weather, fabulous. People, fabulous. Food, fabulous. Accommodation, fabulous. Is there anything that is wrong with New Zealand? Yes, there is. There are 2 things. I've got that round the right way, haven't I? Yes, 2 things. Because they said they'd take it away if it was offensive. If it's offensive, it doesn't get put on YouTube. That'd be a shame. 2 things wrong. Got that round the right way. 1, people keep on coming over here. That's a mistake. Please don't come to New Zealand. It's a mistake coming to New Zealand. You really won't enjoy it. And that way, I'll be able to have all of it to myself, and that'd be much better. Second thing that's wrong with New Zealand, it's got expensive if you're British. Pounds exchange rate, not very good at the moment. That's really, really bad news. If only they could really have an economic crisis over here. I'm relying on John Key. John, Britain needs you now. An economic crisis. Chaos and confusion would be good. Get that New Zealand dollar devalued fast. That'd be good. Otherwise, any drawbacks? I don't think so. Oh, there is one. So that's 3 things that are wrong with New Zealand. And in a moment, we shall see the Spanish Inquisition come over the hills. What's the 3rd one? It's too far away from anywhere. Do you know it takes 27.5 hours to fly here from the UK? That's a day and a bit. A day and a bit wasted. Well, not really wasted because did I mention we flew with Air New Zealand, the nation's favourite airline? They are wonderful and it was jolly good and we're going back the same way, unfortunately, in a week's time. So there you have it. The Chris Marshall report on why New Zealand shouldn't be visited by anyone. It's lousy, it's hot, it's sunny, the food's far too good for you, you get fat, so don't come. The people are too friendly, you won't be able to cope with all those aggressive people back in New York and Los Angeles and any other country in the world. You won't enjoy it. You really won't, they're too nice. It won't be good for you. So please, don't come. As for us, did we have a good time? Unbelievable. I tell you, Milford Sound, Doubtful Sound, rated number 1 and 2 as the most important things for a Kiwi to do, and they've got it absolutely right. Amazing. Walking, amazing. And have I mentioned the food? Did I mention the weather? Did I mention any of these things before? I think I might have done. There you go. It's been 6 weeks. It's been 6 weeks that's flown by. It's all been amazing. North Island, South Island, East Coast, West Coast. You take it. Oh, and did I mention the wines? Good, I didn't mention the wines because I was told to stay off alcohol while I was over here. So I didn't mention the wines. That's all right then. And on that happy but sober note, because I haven't touched the wines, honest, anyone that knows me will know I'm being really truthful about that, except the ones in Central Otago, the Pinot Noirs are really good. Anyway, it's wonderful to talk to you all. Don't come to New Zealand. It's a really, really big mistake, and just leave it for people like me to enjoy. And certainly young people shouldn't come anywhere near the place, because it's not a country for young people at all. There's nothing that young people would enjoy doing over here. They'd hate it, whereas old people will find it wonderful. Thank you very much on behalf of the old party.